Isasagawa po ang marangal na pagdating ng ating panauhing pandangal.
Kalis. Tanghal! Ta! Lupunan, mga pinon at kawal. Tanghal. Ta! Baba. Ta. Dadala. Kalis. Baba. Ta. Mahal na Pangulo, handa na po ang tanod pandangal upang libotin. Tanghal! Ta! Kalipunan, tanghal. Ta! Baba, ta! Ang dadala. Kalis. Baba! Ta! Di. Mahal na Pangulo, tapos na po ang parangal. Sir. Yep. Mga kasama, pinapaabot ng ating Panoy Pandagal, Rodrigo Roa Duterte, Pangulo ng Republika ng Pilipinas at punong pangkalahatang sandatahang lakas ng Pilipinas, ang kanyang taus-pusong pasasalamat sa parangal na ginawa natin sa kanya ngayong umaga. Baba, kalis.
Mga kababayan, ang Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Madilim na kahapon, ikaw ang mag-aahon. Sa piling mo, di ko mawawala ang korupsyon. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago. Hawat kamay tayo para sa pagkasenso. Ikaw at ako, tayong lahat kay Rodrigo.
Ang Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Para sa tunay na pagbabago. Masdan mo ang paligid, alam ang mga krimen, rape, droga at mga nakawan, dapat nga mapigilan. Tayo na, Pilipinas, tayo na magbago.
Ang dadala, kalis. Pino, pihit na kaliwa. Kan.
Dadako po tayo sa seremonya sa pagtataas ng watawad.
Tanghal. Ta!
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Pinot kawal, tanghal. Ta!
Handadala. Kalis. Baba. Tak!
Okay na sir, narinig ko kayo.
Dito mo. Pihit sa kaliwa. Tak.
Isasagawa po ang pag-aalay ng bulaklak sa Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
Mahal na Pangulo, handa na po ang pag-aalay ng bulaklak. Pihit pa kanan. Kad.
Pangungunahan ng ating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte ang pag-aalay ng bulaklak. Makakasama ng ating Pangulo, General Carlito G. Galvez Jr., puno ng kalupunan sa natahang lakas ng Pilipinas.
Handadala. Kalis. Tanghal. Tak! Lipunan mga pinuno at kawal. Tanghal. Tak! Lipunan, mga pinot, kawal, baba. Tak. Nadala. Kalis. Baba. Tak. Tanghal. Tak. Lipunan, tanghal. Tak. Baba. Tak. Handa dala. Kalis. Baba. Tak. Mahal na Pangulo, tapos na po ang pag-aalay ng bulaklak. Yes, sir. Baba, kalis.
Diyan po nagtatapos ang pag-aalay ng bulaklak. Sa ilang saglit ay isasagawa ang maikling palatuntunan kaugnay sa pagunita ng Pambansang Araw ng mga Bayani na may temang Sakripisyo ng Bayaning Pilipino, Handog sa Bayan ay Pagbabago. Mangyaring magsiupo muna ang lahat. Atin pong sisimulan ng maikling palatuntunan. Mangyari magsitayo ang lahat para sa panalangin na pamumunuan ni Commodore Tirso A. Dolina, punong kapelyan sa Sandatahang Lakas ng Pilipinas.
Ikarangal mo, Pilipino. Magiting ang lahi mo. Manalangin tayo. O mahal na Diyos, may likha ng buhay at may akda ng kasaysayan. Iniaalay namin sa iyo sa diwa ng isang taimtim na panalangin ang kagalakan, papuri at pasasalamat ng aming mga puso sa aming paggunita sa pambansang araw ng mga bayaning Pilipino. Dakila ang araw na ito ng aming paglingon sa nakaraan upang alalahanin ang mga naiambag ng bawat bayaning Pilipino na nag-alay ng buhay upang makamit namin ang kasarinlan, kapayapaan, at kaunlaran na tinatamasa sa kasalukuyan. Kasiyahan mo po, o poong may kapal, ang mga kaluluwa ng mga nahimlay naming mga bayani. Ipagkaloob mo po sa amin, O Panginoon, ang banal mong patnubay upang ang mga aral na binigyang buhay ng aming mga bayani ay maging inspirasyon at tularan sa susunod pang henerasyon. Patuloy mong padaluyin ang dugong bayani sa ugat ng bawat Pilipino na handang makilahok, makiambag at makiisa sa pagsulong ng mga magkakaugnay na adhikain para sa ikabubuti ng aming bayan. Sa gitna ng aming pagtitipon, O Panginoon, ay amin din kinikilala ang mga buhay ng mga bayani, ang mga veterano, guro, kawal, pulis at kawani, at lahat ng naglilingkod bayan, kasama ang mga manggagawang Pilipino na naghahanap buhay sa iba't ibang panig ng mundo. Ang mga gumagawa ng hakbangin sa pambansang pagkakasundo at kapayapaan, ang mga individual at mga lupon na nakikilahok sa pambansang pagbabago laban sa droga. O Panginoon, patuloy makaming gabayan ng inyong pagmamahal at karunungan upang ang mga turo ng kasaysayan ay maging ilaw at ng pag-asa sa pagharap namin sa buhay paglilingkod sa iyo, O Diyos, at sa aming inang bayan. Lahat ng ito ay taus-puso naming panalangin. O Diyos ng buhay, Diyos ng kasaysayan, at Diyos ng tadhana, pagpalain, iligtas, at sumagana nawa ang bawat Pilipino sa ngalan ng Ama at ng Anak at ng Espiritu Santo. Amen.
Marami pong salamat. Mangyari magsiupo na ang lahat. Sa paggunita sa pamansang araw ng mga bayani, atin pong pakinggan ang pambungad na pananalita ng punong lungsod Maria Laarni Lopez Cayetano, lungsod ng Taguig.
Mahal na Pangulo, kagalang-galang Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte, members of the Diplomatic Corps, mga veterano, mga kapwa ko lingkod bayan, mga ginigiliw kong kababayan, magandang araw sa ating lahat. Isa pong malaking karangalan para sa akin at sa aming lungsod na maging bahagi ng taunang pagdiriwang ng Pambansang Araw ng mga Bayaning Pilipino. Muli na naman nating ginugunita ang mga sakripisyo ng ating mga bayani para sa kalayaan ng ating bansang Pilipinas at sa kapanatagan ng mga mamamayan nito. I am hoping that everyone will use this celebration as an opportunity to renew our faith in God, our love for our nation, and our sense of responsibility towards our fellow men. This occasion serves to commemorate our gallant forefathers, as well as the modern-day heroes who bravely fought for our country's freedom, independence, peace, and those who sacrificed much to build our nation. Be it Dr. Jose Rizal, Gat Andres Bonifacio, the SAF 44, the heroes of Marawi, our overseas Filipino workers, our men and women in uniform, our teachers, our great veterans. Their sacrifices must be celebrated and valued. Ang ating tema sa araw na ito, sakripisyo ng bayaning Pilipino, handog sa bayan at pagbabago. Every day is a chance to contribute something to the society and the country. The most effective and important of which is our support and respect to the national government programs and laws. We depend so much on the government, but I hope that we will take or make it our personal mission as well to fight illegal drugs and criminality, be more concerned for the environment, care more for the marginalized sector, sacrifice and do more for the youth of the land who will inherit the kind of Philippines we are building now. Our heroes gave their all to protect us, and in turn, we should also give our all to nourish the country we all share. We can all be a hero in our own rights, basta tayo ay may tapang at malasakit. Tapang na harapin ang mga pagbabagong kailangan para sa mas maunlad at payapang Pilipinas at malasakit sa ating kapwa Pilipinong umaasa sa pag-unlad na ito. Naniniwala po ako na ang ating bansang Pilipinas ay may maliwanag na bukas. Mahal na Pangulo, naway maging dasal ng bawat Pilipino ang tagumpay ng mabuting pagbabagong inyong isinusulong. Mula sa libingan ng mga bayani dito sa Lungsod Taguig, muli ang aking makabuluhang pagbati ng maligayang araw ng mga bayaning Pilipino. Maraming salamat po at pagpalain tayo ng poong may kapal.
Marami pong salamat sa punong lungsod Maria Laarni Lopez Cayetano ng Taguig. Atin namang bigyang daan ang mensahe mula sa tagapangulo Dr. Rene R. Escalante, Pambansang Komisyong Pangkasaysayan ng Pilipinas.
Our guest of honor, President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Cabinet Secretaries and fellow government workers, men in uniform, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. The practice of paying tribute to our heroes dates back to 1898. On December 20 of that year, General Emilio Aguinaldo issued a proclamation declaring December 30 as a day of mourning, not only in memory of Jose Rizal, who was executed on that date, but also to other victims who died during the Spanish period. What came to be Rizal Day was followed by an annual memorial to Andres Bonifacio when Philippine Legislature passed Act number 2946 in 1921. The law declares the 30th of November a legal holiday to commemorate the birth of the Supremo. Throughout time, more and more unknown heroes were recognized. For instance, Congress enacted Republic Act number 3022 in 1961, which set the 9th of April a national non-working holiday to give us time to honor the gallantry of Filipino World War II veterans who defended Bataan, Corregidor, and Besang Pass. The law that created the National Heroes Day was passed in 1931 and was originally observed every 30th of November, coinciding with Bonifacio Day. But in 1952, the two events were separated, and the National Heroes Day was transferred to every last Sunday of August, and in 2007 to every last Monday of the month. The date was brought closer to the commemoration of the outbreak of the revolution against Spain, which took place on August 23, 1896. Unlike Rizal Day and Bonifacio Day, National Heroes Day is not focused on any particular person, but to all the unsung heroes who have made significant contribution to our country. One of the tasks of the National Historical Commission of the Philippines is to undertake the commemoration of milestone celebrations. For the past 8 years, the NHCP has served as the lead government agency in the celebration of the 150th birth anniversary of several heroes. Jose Rizal in 2011, Andres Bonifacio and Mariano Ponce in 2013, Apolinario Mabini in 2014, and Miguel Malvar in 2015. Next year, the NHCP will once again lead the 150th birth anniversary of another hero, General Emilio Aguinaldo. Last May 8 of the current year, President Duterte issued Executive Order Number 55. It created a steering committee to be led by NHCP that will supervise the nationwide commemoration of the 5th centenary of the circumnavigation of the world in 2021. Side by side with this event is the commemoration of the beginning of Christianity in the Philippines and the historic Battle of Mactan, which happened in May 27, 1521. For the National Historical Commission, the last one is the most important occasion because in this event, Filipinos showed to the whole world that a united people led by a high-spirited defender can drive away a powerful invader. Last June 12, the NHCP led the celebration of the 120th anniversary of the Declaration of Philippine Independence. We had it in Kawit, and President Duterte was our guest of honor. In his speech, the President commented that we Filipinos do not give due recognition to Lapu-Lapu. He even lamented that nowadays, when we hear the word Lapu-Lapu, what comes into our mind is not the hero of Mactan, but the expensive fish that we normally eat in Chinese restaurants. Personally, I think the President has a point when he said that Lapu-Lapu is a great hero that could even surpass the achievements of the heroes of the Philippine Revolution. First, unlike Rizal and Bonifacio, Lapu-Lapu did not die while fighting the Spaniards. He survived the battle and had killed Magellan, the highest official of the expedition. Second, when Aguinaldo and Malvar fought the Spaniards in 1898, they were supported by the Americans. In the case of Lapu-Lapu, he won the Battle of Mactan without assistance from any foreign power. Third, when Aguinaldo waged war against the Spaniards, the Spanish Empire was already in its twilight zone, and its collapse was already forthcoming. Lapu-Lapu's time was exactly the opposite. The Spanish Empire was in Siglo de Oro, or Golden Age, and its military force possessed the best armaments and training at that time. But despite these advantages, Lapu-Lapu still emerged victorious in the Battle of Mactan. It is just unfortunate that despite all these achievements, we don't honor Lapu-Lapu with a national holiday, and he remains among the least appreciated and studied heroes of our country. In fact, most of our textbooks nowadays have more pages about Magellan, the loser, than Lapu-Lapu, the winner. With this in mind, the NHCP considers the celebration of the 5th centenary of the circumnavigation of the world in 2021 as the perfect opportunity to bring Lapu-Lapu into the limelight. The present administration, which will lead the upcoming celebration, has already taken a step to give recognition to Lapu-Lapu by creating the Order of Lapu-Lapu by virtue of Executive Order Number 17 issued last year. It is a presidential award given to Filipinos who have contributed significantly to the advocacies of the government. On the part of NHCP, we shall follow the impetus of conducting historical studies and conferences on Lapu-Lapu. In close coordination with local government units and legislators, the NHCP will support the renaming of Mactan Airport into Lapu-Lapu Airport so that his name will be popularized and immortalized here and abroad. We will also propose the creation of a national monument and park for Lapu-Lapu in Cebu. Lastly, we will also recommend to the President to declare April 27, 2021, the 500th anniversary of the Battle of Mactan, a national non-working holiday. All these steps will be undertaken by the NHCP to give Lapu-Lapu the well-deserved acclamation which we consider long overdue. I just hope that these initiatives will be supported by the President and the Filipino people. As we give accolade to Lapu-Lapu, let us also remember that the Battle of Mactan was won not by Lapu-Lapu alone, but many other unsung heroes. True to the spirit of the National Heroes Day, the upcoming celebration in 2021 will honor the unconquerable spirit of the unnamed Filipinos, especially those in the South, who, like Lapu-Lapu, display their love for our country and therefore deserve to be recognized also. Thank you and good morning to everyone.
Marami pong salamat sa Tagapangulo Dr. Rene Escalante, Pambansang Komisyong Pangkasaysayan ng Pilipinas. Sa puntong ito, ang ating panauhing pandangal ay ipakikilala ni Kalihim Tagapagpaganap Salvador C. Medialdea.
Isang magandang araw ng mga bayani. I have the honor to present the President of the Republic of the Philippines, Mayor Rodrigo Roa Duterte.
Kindly sit down. Thank you. His Excellency Gabriela Cacha and esteemed members of the Diplomatic Corps, Executive Secretary Salvador Medialdea, Defense Secretary Delfin Lorenzana, National Security Advisor Remugenes Esperon, and the other members of the Cabinet, Taguig City Mayor Maria Laarne Cayetano, and the other local government officials present, AFE Chief of Staff Carlito Galvez Jr., and the major service commanders, Police Director General Oscar Almayalde, officers and enlisted men of the personnel of the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the National Police, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, my countrymen. As a footnote, just the event of life. Lapu-Lapu was the first Filipino to kill a foreigner who invaded our country. But sadly, he was a Visayan, but I think he was a Moro. Still in the Visayas, history forgot him. He was the first hero and designated a certain species of fish and called it Lapu-Lapu. That is why it pains me deeply to see Lapu-Lapu being eaten every day. Escabeche, fried, and all sorts of recipe. So that when I became president, I said that, no offense intended, but I saw the Lapu-Lapu statue smaller than Magellan. And I said, during the campaign, why is this so? And I will not maybe dishonor the memory of Magellan. He was the, so to speak, the first guy who discovered our country. And I really, it's funny to me because we were not discovered. We, along with the Indonesians and Malaysians, Brunei, and everybody here, we belong to the Malay race, and we have had our own civilization thriving before the Dutch invaded Indonesia the British, Malaysia, and the Philippines, the Spaniards, and the Americans. Well, all is history, water under the bridge. As we go along life, strive for a nation building, I felt it very important that things should be corrected along the way. I consider it a privilege to stand before you today as we honor the extraordinary heroism of countless Filipinos who have faced seemingly insurmountable odds in defense of this nation and the values that it stands for. We are gathered here today not just to commemorate their sacrifices and remember their exploits, but more importantly, to emulate their selflessness and to live up to their example as we go about our daily lives. Today we honor not just those heroes whose statues proudly stand along hallways and pedestals, or whose portraits are embedded in our currency and history books. Instead, we honor our unnamed heroes who in their own little ways have made huge difference in the lives of those they have touched. We honor our brave troops who gallantly sacrificed their lives to defeat communist insurgencies, Islamic separatists, and other threats to our sovereignty, especially those who took part in the successful liberation of Marawi from the clutches of terrorism and extremism. We honor our volunteers who, despite the risk of their lives and safety, have dedicated their precious time and resources to build and bring back the once thriving and prosperous city back to its former glory. We honor our dedicated police officers who, through an intensified campaign against criminality and illegal drugs, have made our streets, neighborhoods, communities, and business safer and more conducive for growth and development. We honor our educators who, despite their limited resources, have made it possible for our youth to learn and understand what it takes to become heroes in their own right by contributing to our efforts in nation building. We honor our overseas Filipino workers who, while enduring the hardships of working away from their homeland, have contributed to our national development while providing the needs of their loved ones. Today, let us honor ordinary Filipinos who, despite the challenges that come their way, continue to work for their well-being and their families, the betterment of their communities, and the advancement of our nation. These are our everyday heroes that we need our youth to emulate and look up to. It is my sincere hope that as we come together to honor our heroes and celebrate their extraordinary feats and love of country, may we further inspired to embody the ideals and values that they stood for. Let us all become worthy heirs of their legacy so that we may leave behind to the succeeding generations of Filipinos a nation that will also proudly give up their lives for. Maraming salamat ang bayaning Pilipino. Thank you.
Marami pong salamat sa Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte para sa inyong pananalita. Muli po, palakpakan po natin ang ating Pangulong Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Dito po nagtatapos ang ating seremonya at palatuntunan kaugnay sa paggunita sa Pambansang Araw ng Mga Bayani.
became a prosecutor.
All questions that cannot be answered by the student were answered by him.
Quite a compliment, sir.
No, that's his statement of fact.
Yes, right.
I'm very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.